Yes lads, what's happening and welcome to A Run with a Twist. So basically what I mean when I say a run with a twist, basically if you watch every Sunday's episode of the podcast, you will know that each Monday, each Wednesday and each Thursday I do a 50-minute run. So as you may know, I just go out on my road or around my estate, around my area and just do the run there. But today we're doing it a little differently. And when I say a little differently, basically what I mean is out my back garden. If you remember with episode of Owen on the podcast, we mentioned we wanted to do a few different kind of challenges. And one of the challenges we mentioned was like doing a 5k or a 10k out our back garden. So I realised that we actually didn't do any of them challenges. But if you have like any other ideas of challenges that you want us to do, like this kind of a challenge today, do my run out my back garden. I'll get back to that now in a sec. But as I said, if there's any other challenges you kind of want to see me or Owen doing or both of us doing, because Owen does help out the channel a lot, and if he wants to be in basically one of the challenges, he's more than welcome to. But if there's any challenges you want me doing, you want me to see fitness or run related, leave them down in the comments or give me a text over on littlerunningisland.official. But if basically if you want to see me do a challenge, give me a text or leave it down in the comments. But what I wanted to get back to is that, as I said, doing the run differently, I realised me and Owen didn't actually take up on any of the challenges that we suggested. So what I decided to do today, change things up a little bit and go out, do my Wednesday run. Today's Wednesday. It's going to be a light 50-minute run because I had a session on the track with the team on Tuesday, which was yesterday. Not too sure when this will go up. Hopefully sometime this week. I'll talk about it a little bit more on Sunday's episode, this particular video, just to keep you guys up to date if it hasn't gone live, basically. Yeah, so it definitely will be a little bit of a challenge. I'll put a video of my back garden up on the screen now. I'm just going across my garden. As you can see, it is fairly small. I'm not too sure how many times I'm going to have to go back and forth up and down my garden. I'm going to maybe work that out now in a little bit. But yeah, I'm really excited for this. Definitely just going to change things up a bit. Not too sure, as I said, when this will go up. I will talk about it in Sunday's episode of the podcast. Hopefully it will be live before this Sunday. Yeah, really looking forward to it. As you can see, it definitely will be a challenge with how big my garden is. And the two main reasons why I decided to do this challenge today in particular is because yesterday I done a hard track session with the team. So I decided, right, it's a slow recovery run, doesn't mean much, might as well incorporate it into a challenge and into a video. And second is because on last Sunday's episode of the podcast, and I'm saying last Sunday's because I'm pretty sure I'm going to get this out this week, I said that the Nike Zoom Streak 7 review will be out this week. I'm not too sure that will be out this week. I've been struggling on a few things, trying to get people on the podcast. Kind of busy with the channel lately, so I'm not too sure when exactly that video will come out, but I kind of wanted to change things up this week and put out a different kind of video because I promised that this video will be going out, and I'm pretty sure it won't be. So yeah, that's another reason why I decided to do this challenge now today and putting it out this week. This will not be a podcast, obviously, and that's why I love having the YouTube channel. I can do many different challenges like this one today. I'm really excited for it. It's going to be different. As you know, if you watch my vlog, you will know that basically before each run I have a stretching and foam rolling routine, and now with the new Black Roll Iron products that I was given, I have other things incorporated basically into my routine. So I'm going to go and do that now. Might take a few little shots of it. If you want to see my full pre-run routine, go over and watch my vlog. Is my first vlog ever on the channel. Happy with how it came out. I enjoy it anyway. But yeah, gonna get stretched and warmed up, and I'll see you out in the garden. Time to stretch. And I just realised that I'm wearing the same, it's basically the same outfit as I wore in the vlog. I do wash myself and I do wash my clothes. That's just a coincidence. This is just a top I've lying around. And for my runs, when I'm not with the team, I wear these half tights. I have two pairs. This is a navy and I have a black pair. Just because I can put my phone in the zip in the back. And yeah, just handy for my phone, because in like my pairs of shorts and my split shorts, they don't have pockets, so I can't put my phone in. So yeah, it's just a coincidence. I do wash myself, so please don't hate me for it. Yes lads, so I'm currently in my garden getting ready to run. I've stretched, foam rolled, done my exercise, everything. So yeah, in the garden now, looking forward to this. So let's just start right now. Right, so I'm starting at the fence here. and then to that fence there, so just back and forth. I haven't actually worked out like how many times I'm gonna have to go back and forth. Might do it when I go back inside, not too sure, but yeah, let's just start. Not too sure how fast to go, because obviously it's only up and back and the distance looks really short. But I am going for 50 minutes, so might have to take down the pace a little bit, and it is only a recovery run, so it's gonna go nice and slow, and each time I get to like the fence I'm stopping a bit, so yeah, that's gonna impact on how well I actually do on this run. Hopefully I can survive the 50 minutes. I'll give you guys an update halfway through, so 25 minutes through. But yeah, as I said, I am stopping a little bit each time I get to the fence, so I'm not going to be able to get into any consistent kind of rhythm or anything, so it's going to be tough, but I'll keep you guys updated. Okay, so I'm currently 10 minutes in, feeling pretty good. It's not too bad. Getting not dizzy, just it's a bit repetitive. Do you remember when I said that I'm kind of not getting like a consistent flow of running, because each time I get to the fence I'll be stopping and starting? Well, I've kind of tried to make it a circular motion when I get to the fence, so I'm not stopping dead, stopping running dead. But you know, I'm feeling pretty good. I figured out that it takes 2.5 seconds for me to get from one end to the other, and then 5 seconds from one end to the other and then back. So yeah, feeling pretty good. As I said, employing a few tactics to make it a bit easier, you know, the circular motion when I get to the fence, to not be stopping dead and then running back. But yeah, good so far. 10 minutes in, another update halfway through, 25 minutes. But for now, cue the time lapse. Okay, so I'm currently halfway through. There you can see 25 minutes 1 second, 2.60 miles, 9 minutes 38 seconds per mile, and I've burnt 180 calories. It's gone pretty good so far. I'm enjoying it. Turning is a little tricky, especially in these big Hokas, Clifton 6s, but no, going pretty good, feeling good. Not going to pick up the pace. As you can see, I'm going 9 minutes 30 seconds ish per mile. Just going to keep it like that, nice and steady. But yeah, no, I'm enjoying it, and yeah, let's get back into it. I'll give you another update about 10 minutes ago. I'll give another update. So yeah, let's get back into it. Okay, so we're now 40 minutes into the run, 10 minutes left, going around and around, still on 4.24 miles, 8.55 per mile. I currently have my watch set on miles, so I'm not too sure how far in kilometres and the pace in kilometres, how fast I'm going in kilometres. Not too sure what that is right now, but I'll convert it once I'm done and tell you guys while I'm back up on the computer. But I decided now I'm gonna stop and I'm going to change direction, just to even it out a little bit, even out on my legs. Even though when I'm on the track or doing any kind of session, sorry the camera being so wobbly, we run on our left leg. Right now, for the past 40 minutes, I was turning on my right leg, so I'm just going to switch direction. Now I'm turning back onto my left, just to even things out a little bit. Last 10 minutes here now, feeling pretty good. I'm not breathing this heavily when I'm running normally, trust me. I feel good. Just that I'm talking
again, sorry the camera being wobbly, but yeah, switch direction, feel good. Last 10 minutes, 4.5 miles done at about 8 minutes 50 seconds per mile. So that's the update, and I'll see you when I'm finished. Okay everyone, we're into the last 30 seconds of the run. Kind of flew by, I'm not going to lie. Still feel really good. Just went nice and steady. Maybe we'll come back, do a 5k, 10k time trial out in the garden. But yeah, no, into the last 15 seconds now. Flew by, I must say. I think the recording helps it go by a bit faster. But yeah, really enjoyed it. Into the last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stopped it there. Sorry the camera went off all a bit there when I was stopping my watch, but yeah, a bit of a breath from talking. Legs feel grand. It's a little stiff around the hips because of all the turning, but no, felt really good. Happy I done this, and I'll talk a little bit more about it when I get back up to the computer.
Yes lads, so I'm back on the computer. Just finished the run around the garden. Haven't even changed or had a shower yet. I'm pretty stinky and sweaty right now. So gonna get this nice and snappy over with so I can hop in the shower. But just do want to talk a little bit about the run and how it went and how I felt on it. So, a little bit about the run. It was 50 minutes, as you know. I done 8.50k at 5 minutes 53 seconds per kilometer. So that converts to 5.28 miles and 9 minutes 26 seconds per mile. I burned 366 calories, but that isn't my main goal, obviously, in the run. But yeah, I did go a little bit shorter distance and a little bit slower today. A little bit slower because yesterday I had a track session and wore spikes on the track for the first time in a while, so my calves were a little bit tight, and yeah, it was just gonna be, even if I was out doing a normal run, it was gonna be a slow run anyway. But the distance, yeah, it is pretty short, and that's because in the back of my mind I was constantly thinking, like, it's gonna feel like I'm going for a lot longer, going in the same circle over and over again. And when I say circle, at the start of the video I did say and that I was going to go back and forth, but then when I actually started getting into the run, I decided to kind of go in a lap kind of motion. It didn't make much of a difference, but it was just so when I got to the end, I wasn't constantly stopping and starting and stopping and starting. This way I was able to get into a bit more of a rhythm over the course of the 50 minutes. Now, I did feel pretty good on this run, and obviously, as I said, it was light and a lot shorter distance, but even going around the garden, you would think mentally it'd be a bit tougher. But personally, even though I said it earlier, it did feel like it flew and went actually a bit faster. Due to, yeah, I did stop a little bit here and there to give updates, pick up the phone and talk to the camera. But that basically just been like when I was out on the road, stopping at traffic lights or stopping when I had to like pass someone on a narrow road or something. So it's basically equivalent to the exact same thing. And talking about how I went on the run, the shoes that I actually wore on the run were once again the Hoka Clifton 6. Over the course of the run, maybe I should have wore the Nike Zoom Streak 7s, mainly because these are quite a chunky shoe, and in such a small garden, the turning was a bit tough. They weren't the best for turning, especially in such tight turns over the course of like 5 seconds, because I figured out, remember I said that it was 2.5 seconds from one end to the other, so then 5 seconds from one end to the other, and then back to the start. So when I started implementing the lap kind of technique as such, from basically where I had the phone in the middle of the garden and then doing a lap around, basically, yeah, it is a lap around, that is an average to 6 to 7 seconds. So doing what, so just say it was 6 seconds, that means at one end, at one turn at one end of the garden and another turn, turning every 3 seconds in these chunky Clifton 6s isn't the most practical use for them, but they got me through the run. I do think because of the cushioning and the stability in the shoe, you can see all the cushioning there, it definitely did help with the constant, not obviously this is going to sound a bit contradicting myself, but it did kind of help with the turning in my hips, because I feel like, yeah, maybe it was a bit harder to get around the turns in these because they're so big. But I feel like if I was to wear the Nike Zoom Streak 7s, it would the constant turning would have had a bit more applied a bit more pressure to my hips. Even though I would have been a little bit more nimble around each turn, it definitely would have applied a bit more pressure to the leg that I was turning on and to the hip. So these definitely did help in that sense, in the stability sense. And yeah, definitely a lot of pros and cons with the shoes that I was wearing. But no, I did really enjoy this challenge as such. It is now 9:05 in Ireland, and I started this video at about what time was it? It was about 4, I think. So 5 hours of recording and getting this video all sorted out and all, but it was definitely worth it in the end. As you seen in an earlier clip, I started this run at 10 to 8. I'm pretty sure around 10 to 8. And it's now 9:05 when I'm sitting down talking about the run. So no, I'm really happy with it. Really enjoyed it. Felt good on the run. Definitely want more challenges like this to do out my tiny back garden. I should start a series, tiny back garden challenging. So if you want me to do like an all-out sprint out my back garden, like from one end to the other, a 5k time trial out my back garden, or maybe not a time trial, but just a 5k, a hard 5k, because it wouldn't be much of a time trial. I definitely wouldn't be breaking my 5k PB out the back garden. Maybe a hard 10k out the back. Just anything, not even out my back garden, any challenges you want me to do, run or fitness related, anything like that at all. Leave them down in the comments or give me a text over at littlerunningirishman.official Instagram. But I did really enjoy this challenge, as I said. Want to do more in the future. Hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. If you did, make sure to give it a like. If you didn't, give it a dislike. Leave me a constructive criticism comment down below in maybe tips on vlogging or whatever you think I should or could improve on. Leave it down in the comment section below. But yeah, as I said, really enjoyed it. Want to do more challenges in the future. Hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next one. See you later. Bye.